A lot of things have been going down these past few weeks in the crypto space. New all-time highs, Elon Musk drama, which ended up being extremely beneficial for Cardano. And something else that went down this week was the price of all cryptocurrencies. As you can see, there has been a huge major correction that brought Cardano down about 64%. But one thing that didn't go down during all of this was Currency.com. A lot of crypto exchanges did go down because of too much volume. But guess what? Currency.com stayed up and running 100%. And you were able to buy the dip. A lot of people, as you can see, the price did wick down to this 200 moving average support that we'll talk about later. And a lot of people weren't able to buy down at that price range that weren't on Currency.com because, as I mentioned, those exchanges did shut down. And you are up about 63% if you did enter on that 200-day moving average. Let's talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. My trading mode is on. Thanks for tuning in to our very first analysis on Cardano. And I'm your host, John here at Real John Doe on Twitter is where you can find me here on Currency.com's channel. And it looks like we're finally adding Cardano to the mix where we will give you guys analysis as usual, trader sentiment, support and resistance levels. We'll also talk about the news and also jump into the platform and give you guys some talk on the price action, as well as some bullish price targets and also some bearish price targets. And if this is the kind of video that you do enjoy, don't forget to also hit that subscribe button and stay tuned to the channel because we do post a lot more content, keeping you guys up to date with what's happening with the top cryptos and also giving you guys some tips that can help you out with your trading. Smash that thumbs up button to show your support to the channel. And we also will continue to show support to you guys, the viewers. And let's move on to today's video. Here we have the support and resistance levels for Cardano right now. We've had quite the big correction so far this year, but price is sitting right on support right now at about $1.50, which is a 50-day moving average. If that breaks, then we'll have to watch price at that psychological $1 level, which is where the price has consolidated now for majority of the year. And if that does break, then we got that 90-cent level, and that's right on that 200-day moving average, and the price actually did wick down there this week. But if we do start bouncing here to the upside, we got to watch $1.70, which is the 21-day moving average resistance. And then we'll look at how the price reacts to $2 in order to potentially go up and test all-time high at that next resistance level at about $2.50. And since this is our first video on Cardano, we're just going to jump straight into the price action for now. As you can see here, I am actually using TradingView, and there has been a new partnership with Currency.com and TradingView.com. So I figured right now is a good time to show you guys the chart here. So this chart here is directly from TradingView.com. Look at Cardano right now. Like I mentioned, price is sitting right on support. You can see it did consolidate all year long for quite a few months before eventually breaking out to that new all-time high at about $2.50. And this drop that we had here for Cardano was the biggest daily drop that we've ever had for Cardano, and also the biggest dip that has ever been bought. Price came all the way down to about 90 cents, recovered about 77% as of right now, bringing it right back above that May open range. So let me give you some bullish and bearish scenarios on what could potentially happen from current levels. So to the bullish side, looking at the price action right now, we did make a higher daily close right on that 50-day moving average. So it did show that buyers did step in quite a bit. And if you look at that 50-day moving average is above previous monthly resistance levels. This bounce that we had does have more strength towards the bulls. And let's say that does continue, then we can expect something like this. I see one scenario on the bullish side where price will head up to test that 21-day moving average, come back down and test the lows, a double bottom, and begin a new uptrend from that 200-day moving average. Another scenario I see happening is we get a nice V-shaped recovery right back to test the all-time high range, and then build some consolidation right at around that $2 range, a breakout, test the highs once again with a potential reversal before continuing later on this summer. And if things do push towards the bullish side for the next month or so, I do have some bullish price targets. First one here, pretty close, right at about $2. Next level at about $2.50. If those two do get flipped into support levels, and then I'm looking at that $3.25 range, and then $5 by the end of the year. But we'll take everything on level by level until we get there. But to the bearish side for Cardano, if the bull market is over now, we will get a bounce to that 21-day moving average. That's what I'm expecting at least. and then a rejection there. We'll test the lows again, potential double bottom and a bear flag, and then break down. And Cardano will be trading below that 200-day moving average now for the first time since December of 2020. And you could look at that 200-day moving average range down here at about 90 cents to $1 as a great buy the dip opportunity if we do test the lows, because if we do get a bounce at that range, you do get a way higher risk reward ratio and to all-time high. That does give you about 130% gain. And also, if you look, that level is right below all these monthly supports from throughout the year, which makes it one of the best buy the dip opportunities if it happens once again. So I did mention the bearish scenario where we test that 21-day moving average, have a double bottom and break down and trade below. We do also have that bearish scenario where we can bounce and trap some bulls with a lower high, come back down again, keep forming lower highs, lower lows, and then eventually test that 200-day moving average support and break down below that. But this past week, we've had quite a bit of sell pressure. And for some cryptos, it is the highest sell pressure that it's had ever. And even some are comparing back to March of 2020. So if that is the case, if you look where the price is now, that's looking really good for the upside potential. If we did get that generational dip right here, and this is the bottom, then the rest of the year is looking pretty good for Cardano. And it looks like those price targets that I mentioned earlier will get met. $3, $3.25, $4. I'm going to keep an eye on Cardano and continuously give you guys updates on it. As you can see here, price has had a crazy range, down 60% and then bouncing another 70%. So we are a little bit in no man's land right now until price does find the direction that it wants to go. But for now, I'm sticking with the bulls because of all of this sell pressure. And I did see it mostly as a buy to dip opportunity. And as you can see right on this candle here, that's exactly what smart money was doing. They bought the dip. But let's see who ends up coming out on top. And we'll see in the next update that I give you guys. I hope you enjoyed our first analysis on Cardano. Leave your comments below if you did and what other cryptos you would like to see us talk about. Make sure you come back for our next video. And thanks for your time watching this video all the way through to the end. Good luck with your trades. I'll see you next time. It's John with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.